Okay. I'm late to stream, but I'm early off the start screen. So like, she's lit. She forgot to launch her captions though. So, oh, she's a pro streamer. Miss T. Okay. Computer, what's going on? Sorry. Hold on. There we go. Miss T. Thank you so much for the resubscription. Hold on, let me replay it. Ooh. Hey. You and me, Miss T, you and me. Where? Miss T, thank you so much for resubscribing for 5 months. High fives in the chat. Imagine wanting to spend 5 months with me. I can't relate, but if you're new here, what we do when we get a first subscription into the garden, we do something called a gang initiation, but I'm grandfathering everyone else in. So Miss T, this may be your 5th month, but this is your first initiation. Let's go. If you have garden gang emotes, go ahead and spam them in the chat right now while we initiate our newest member, Miss T. Thank you from the bottom of my heart for wanting to spend 5 months here in my chaos, okay? All of this garden gang love is for you. You're important. You're smart. You can do anything that you put your mind to, and you are so important to this world and to the garden gang, and we have your back no matter what. Welcome into the garden gang. Enjoy your sub badges and your emotes today. Hey Lucy. Some more love for you, Miss T. Look at all of these just for you. Period. I am excited for today's episode, okay? Because I missed Tuesday's stream. Hopefully everything is working. I'm excited. Today we are going to go back into our Witches versus Fairies save. And we're going to be on the Good Witch side today. We did Bad Witch last episode. We're doing Good Witch today. We're going on a camping trip with our coven. It's going to be great. It's going to be great. I love this positive yet chaotic energy. And that is the best way to describe me. The best, okay? Positive chaos. Chaotic positivity. That's me. Chaotic positivity. Okay, we're branding it. Taylor Renee, chaotic positivity. I'm doing well, Lucy. How are you? How are you, Van? Skin Soapbox. I saw you earlier, right? Hello, friend. Thanks for coming to check out the stream. How are y'all doing today, though? I hope you're having a wonderful Friday. Is today Friday? I think it's Friday. I had to go back to work this week, so none of my days are all messed up. But I think it's Friday. I hope you're having a wonderful Friday and that it's a fry yay. I hit the mic. That it's a fry yay and not a fry meh. Fry meh. I have so much energy. I had a coffee this morning. I'm launching the game. The game is coming together. Tell me about your week. I have exciting news to share when it comes to content creation. My words are not even working right now. When it comes to content creation, I have some exciting news to share, but I'm going to wait until a little later in the stream to share it. Just know that if you do Sims, if you a simmer, not even if you just create content, but if you sim at all, okay? I got some things coming, okay? Why does Origin need an update? I swear I checked these things. I checked last night to make sure everything was right before today's stream. And now it needs an update. I'm great. Just woke up making some coffee. Come on, coffee. What kind of coffee are you drinking? Are y'all an iced coffee or a hot coffee? Let me know in the chat. Even in winter, I'm an iced coffee. I don't drink hot coffee. I'll drink like a hot latte, maybe, but I'm an iced coffee down. I can't do hot. I don't know why. I'm just not a hot, you know? I mean, I'm a hot when it comes to other stuff, but not coffee. Coffee to me is supposed to be cold. I don't understand. I don't know why. It needs an update daily, it feels like. Right? Like, who asked for this? Who asked for this? Is this still updating? No. Okay, so launch my game. Me and Origin about to fight. Hopefully it's working on it. I like both, but it's way too cold today, so it's hot today. See, it's cold. It's definitely cold today. I had to turn the heat way up, but I like a cold coffee. I went to Dunkin' Donuts and got an iced latte. I'm waiting for the game to launch. I do have some cute stuff I could show you. So, oh, there it goes. And now I can't get back to you guys because the game is full screen and it's in front of you. So let me open the chat over here. I'm a pro streamer, I swear. I'm not. Not at all. Hopefully that works. Sims, why you do this to me? Why you act like this? I literally can't get off the screen. Anyway, so I had to go back to work this week and I was at work on Monday. Was it Monday? Yeah, it was Monday. And this woman brought her dog to work. I told this story on Twitter, but I'm gonna just tell y'all now since I can't see the chat because the Sims has taken over the entire screen. But I went back to work on Monday and this woman brought her dog to work and it had the most rancid farts I have ever smelled before in my life. And I have 2 dogs. I have 2 goats. Okay, I have goats and they don't smell the way that this. And we were in an office setting. She brought her dog and it's just like, other people were like, hey, your dog's farts smell really bad. And she would just be like, yeah, dog farts are the worst, aren't they? It wasn't even bring your dog to work day. I don't know why. What possessed her to bring this dog into our office? You saw that on Twitter, Lucy. What possessed her to bring this dog into the office? And then she brought it back yesterday and the farts were still just as bad. And I'm just like, at some point, it's got to be like neglect. There's something wrong with your dog, okay? Some sort of gastrointestinal issue, and you need to take it to the vet. Stop bringing it to our place of business. I have a dog that's like that. I don't know what it is, but we can't take him anywhere. I just feel like the dog ate something rotten, and it was fighting with his intestines. And then it was fighting with my nose. And I didn't ask for this, okay? What did I do to the dog to deserve this? Nothing. Okay, I was like, I was texting K Mooney and I was like, do you think this girl is mad at me? Like, do you think she and I are in a secret beef and she's doing this to me on purpose? I could not figure out why it was like this. Why do you have this dog here? And tell me that you can't smell this. It's fine. I'm gonna leave it alone. Hopefully the dog does not return, but if it does, listen. He's old and his breath is so aggressive. Oh no, Lucy, you need to get him a dog toothbrush. Y'all eat greenies? Well, not y'all, but does the dog eat greenies? Actually, I gave my dogs greenies and it didn't really do much. It did not really do much at all, so I can't even vouch for them things. Okay, Sims has finally loaded. Let me turn full screen off so that I can actually get off the screen. And back to the chat. No, Lily, I can't save because we haven't even, never mind. I hope your week went better than mine. I also had really high anxiety all week because I think I'm PMSing, but that's neither here nor there. Greenies help the dental health, not the breath smell. Learn that the hard way. See, now this is wild because I don't feel like that's what they advertised us. Also, I feel like if your dental health is being helped, should not that also help your breath? Isn't your breath smelling like that because of your lack of dental health? No? Okay. Okay, I can see the chat now. Amen. He has no teeth to brush, Taylor. Oh no. Okay, what's his tongue? Brush his tongue, Lucy. I used to brush my dog's teeth, but then again, the toothpaste was like chicken flavored, so was it helpful? Probably not. Okay, where'd the game go? Here it is. No, not you. I'm gonna put y'all over here. Hello? I'm gonna put y'all over here. Are the captions still working? Yes. Your voice mod, come up here, please. There we go. We adopted him as an elder and he already had his teeth out, so I had no doing in his lack of teeth. Oh, okay. I mean, I support adopting elder dogs. I support adopting dogs with bad breath and bad smelling farts. Just don't bring them to my place of business. Thank you. Is this the right save? Yes. Why is the game so loud? That's why. Like, he can smell however he wants to smell in his home. But now y'all are in mine. Or you're not even in my home, but you're in my place of business where I too have to be, and I did not sign up to smell all of this. You feel me? Does this button still work? No. I need to redo all of my Stream Deck buttons. Okay, so we placed this family here, but I don't want them here, so let me get rid of them. We created them last stream, but they're up on my gallery, so we'll be able to put them back later. Where are we gonna start? We are going to start in Glimmerbrook, I think is where we put that house. Hey, how you doing, Vorpal? I hope you're having a wonderful day. We're gonna go over here to see Ember, I think is her name. And we're going to do some gardening stuff because the whole point of this legacy is that we all farm, right? And I don't think she has any farm related stuff at her house. So we're gonna do that. And then we're going to get a coven meeting going. We're gonna talk to them about how our sister has lost her mind and has started to kill fairies because we need to do something about that. That was not the plan. And then I think we're going to go on a coven outing to the woods.
I'm a potato.
A new potato, Planet Bunny. Hello, friend. Welcome into the garden. I'm doing good. How have you been doing? I've been doing well. After December, I was having like, it was a lot. December was a lot, but now I'm doing great. I have rediscovered who I am, reminded myself that I really am that beach, and I'm back. I hope you're doing well as well. Did I say that? I hope it twice. Is the music too loud? Let me know. I feel like my family has meetings about me. What kind of meetings, Lucy? Yes, girl. Yeah, I just had to remind myself who I was because I was really out here like imposter syndrome really had me by the throat, okay? By the throat. So I just had to remind myself. Why is she so loud? Oh, okay, that's why. All right, so hopefully our frames run all right, do okay things. What do we need to do? What time is it? It is 4:50 p.m. on a Tuesday. We aged up, right? Also, our house is cursed. We aged up, right? So we don't have to go to school. But what we do need to do is get it popping with our garden. It is wintertime though, so maybe we need to build a greenhouse. Oh, look at the little frozen pond. I didn't know these did this. It means I can't fish anymore. Let's build, well, we don't really have a lot of space. This lot is really tiny. But we could build like a little greenhouse here. It won't be a tiny house anymore, but maybe that's okay. Because we do have a lot of stuff that we need to, like our magical plants are here. And I don't think we can fit them in the house because it's so small. Oh, it's our little spider cat. Spider cat. Spider cat. Ooh. Spider cat. December was rough. The music sounds good to me, by the way. Okay, thank you. And then downstairs we have our little witches area, but again, I don't think we're going to be able to fit any plants down here. Not to mention they need sunlight. So let us build a little tiny greenhouse back here, or maybe we can get like a pergola. Let's get a pergola. How much money we got? We got 3,000. We're good. Let's get a little pergola and we'll start planting our magical plants back here. This song is really quiet. If you're a streamer, what's one of the main things you stress over, like behind the scenes wise? For me, it is the volume levels of everything. The house is so cute. Thank you.
It's a rock.
It's a rock. Lucy, thank you so much for the host and for the pet rock. Okay, so I could get this one, but she's ugly. Isn't there one, does it, what pack is it in? Backyard garden, is it in that pack? It's not called backyard garden, romantic garden. Is there a pergola in here? I don't think so. I know there's one somewhere though. What is it in? Maybe it's in perfect patio. I don't have perfect patio, so it ain't that. I don't have perfect patio? Is that the only one I don't have? Oh, this is wild. I need to get that pack. Where is it then? Backyard? How's it possible this thing doesn't exist? I know for a fact it exists. So where is that though? Sound for sure. My mic is kind of broken, but I refuse to buy a new one. There was a free one. A free mic? Oh, the mic that you have is free and that's why you refuse to buy a new one? I feel that. I feel that. I don't know what pack it's in. The game is frozen. See, we talked about this. Nope. I don't know where else it would be. Is it in Cottage Living? I don't think so, because it came out before Cottage Living. We might just have to build one, because I'm not going to spend all day looking for it. I refuse. Oh my gosh. Josh, you always be coming in here spoiling me. Thank you so much for the 1,000 bits. The band's really do be making her dance though. Get the perfect patio stuff pack. Okay, I shall do. I shall do. You want me to get it now or you want me to get it after stream? Are you saying that there's stuff in it that I should be using right this moment? Thank you so much. You know how to do that. That completes my collection. I think I have all the packs except for Journey to Batu. I'm not getting that. So that came with the Hispanic Heritage update. Oh, so it's base game is what you're saying. Okay. Let's give it a look-see. Come with me and you'll be whenever you like. Okay, but like the Batu pack has some really great debug items. People tell me all the time that it has really good build buy stuff. I would have to see it. Maybe I need to watch a video of somebody building something with that pack so that I can see. Cause like, is this what you're talking about? No, that's a wedding arch. Pergola. I believe so. I might be wrong. Def, don't hate me. No, it's okay. It's okay. We're gonna find something. Or we're gonna build one. Building one might be better because then I can really challenge myself. You know how I love the chaos. And Jedi/Empire flags. Okay, but Josh, knowing my type of gameplay, when would I ever use those things? Pergola. I'm not seeing it. There is a free outdoor bathroom though. I'm not seeing it. Are you saying it might be a debug item? It might be a debug item. The one I'm thinking of might be debug. I'm not going into the debug menu though, because I feel like it's going to crash my game. And I have no interest in doing that right now. It's cool. We'll build one. In fact, I'm gonna look one more place because I think I could potentially find it in here. Just kidding. No, I can't. Oh wait, this is base game. Okay. It was the cute one with flowers on the side. That's the one I'm thinking of. I put that one in the Frederick house. Well, they're all Fredericks in Zach's house. Everybody loves Zach. This is the one. Is this what you're talking about? This is not what I'm talking about, but this is cute. This came with this is a trellis. This came with a get together. I feel like we're in the right place though. We just need to find it. Does it exist? The limit does not exist. It doesn't. The limit actually does not exist. It's fine. They don't want us to be great. We'll be greater. Let's build our own. No, I remember it's in game. For what I remember, I had it in my legacy family. No, I too had it in my legacy family, but it, you know what? If it doesn't want to exist for us today, who are we to tell it that it has to when we can simply build our own? But I didn't want to go up because we're a tiny house right now, aren't we? We're not even a tiny house. See, now this is wild. We only have 2 tiles left for being a tiny house. You know, we don't need it. We don't need it. It's fine. I made my fiance watch Mean Girls the other day because I always reference it because he had no idea what I was talking about. I reference it so often. The limit does not exist. Or I'll be like, there was one I said the other day that I can't remember what it was. Oh, it was, so you agree. You think you're really pretty. I don't want that right there. I don't want it to line up. Oh, it doesn't. It doesn't. So if you're looking at the front of the house, it should be completely hidden. Yeah, that's what I want. Okay. We'll go this way. We're gonna get rid of these walls, but I needed to place them so that I could do the trellis. I mean, what are these called? Spandrels. What kind of pillar are we thinking is the best for this house? Let's give it a look, see? This is why I don't build on storytelling days, because I get carried away. This house is so cute. Please give me my flowers while I'm alive. Hello, Aunt Tot. I'm upset with you, Aunt Tot, okay? You and everybody else in the Discord, okay? Y'all are a bunch of children. You're a bunch of bullies who throw tantrums. So, toddlers. Hello, Jamari Plays. Welcome to the stream. I told my Discord that I was going to be 30 minutes late because I was supposed to stream at 11. I was like, it'll be 11:30. And I thought going to say, see you at 2 p.m. Now, see, that's not what I said. Don't do that. And then everybody was like, we want 2 streams today. Double stream, just throwing full on tantrums in my house. In my house. Wild. We're going to use these. And then I was live. I was like 45 minutes late, not 30. That's besides the point. But I was live, and Aunt Tot going to say, wow, really? Yes, really. Do I have one over here? I think I do, but I don't know which one it is. We're going to try and match it and make it cute. Give me a sec. Well, let's put a roof on it first. Put a roof on it, not only 2 p.m., 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I tried to buy a PS5 first thing this morning like a clown. I don't know where I think this money is coming from. It grows on the tree in your backyard. What's the top of a greenhouse look like? Also, I wish it could be shorter, but I don't have that option, unfortunately. Shall we make it? How about, hate that too. How about pentagonal? I don't know, gang. Are we feeling a pentagonal roof for the greenhouse? I don't hate it. 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 Let's make it a little shorter though. And let's pull these out. Keeping in mind that the walls are not going to be there. All right. Let's paint it the same as the house. I don't remember what trim I used. Can I copy trim? Hello? I cannot. Rude behavior. I don't think that's it. You know what? It is what it is. All right, and now I want to do spandrels. Although now that I've chosen this shape roof, I'm not sure that spandrels are it, but we'll still try. We'll try. That's kind of a gazebo. What was I saying? A pergola? I mean, you know, same. Same. Okay, leave me alone. I don't want it to be gold. Why can't it just be wood? You know what? Okay, moving on. Let's do this one. Ew. But the color is just, it's so off. Maybe this is the one. Okay, there we go. This roof might go. The roof might go. I kind of hate it. I kind of hate the roof. All right, we might have to change the roof. Problem is, it's gonna be hard because I just took the walls away. We love making things hard for ourselves, though. Should we do it this way? Okay, that's better. I don't hate that. Yeah, I don't hate that. I don't know why it would be brick up there, it wouldn't, but we're just gonna pretend we don't see it, okay? Pretend that you do not see. Ew. Ew. Why are they all so bad? Oh, it's fine. It's fine because we're gonna cover it with plants. When in doubt, what's the saying, friends? Plants it out. I don't know if that's the saying, but that's what we're saying. I just want to be able to see the gazebo. Why are you like this? I hate building from this angle. Stop it. Do not see. Pretend that you do not see. Thank you. I like this, but I want it to be, okay, cooperate, thank you. I want you to be over here. And are you on the house or are you floating? Nah, you're perfect. I love you. Oh, she's gorgeous. She's gorgeous. Also, when the walls are down, she'll stay up, I think. Yeah, yeah, okay. Let's go. Shall we hang a little Mr. Fern? How much money do we have? I'm just out here spending up all of the money. This is my life. This is what I be doing in real life. Just be out here spending up all the money. Put one there so that it like wraps around. Cute, cute, cute. We could do one of these. Ugh, no, we can't. It's gross. We could do, I don't want to do another one of those or another one of those. So let's get one of, where's it? These. Bada bing, bada boom. Okay, now we have a place where we can plant our plants. Should I do pots or should I plant them in the ground? Let's do, ooh, I'm stressed. Also, I don't like what's happening here. Let's put something on the ground. Like, ooh, yeah, let's go. I'm spending way too much money. Thank you so much for the hydrate. Astrally. W, I just hit the mic twice. I'm so sorry. Astro Alley. Sorry, what did I say? Astrally? Why are we dropping frames? Get yourself together, please. It's all right either way. Rhine, my fave Pisces. Oh, Pisces season is among us also. Pisces season is among us. My time to thrive has arrived. Bars. It's not okay, Allie. I should say your name correctly. It's your name, okay? It is your name. Make people say it the way that it's supposed to be said. It's Aquarius season, okay? But like only until mid-February. And then it's the only season that matters. The one for the Pisces. This is cute. I don't have any space for it. Okay, stop it, Taylor. What did we come in here for? We should have come in here because we want things like this is cute. Dang, maybe we should have done this. Because, okay, hear me out. What if this is the entrance, right? Can you walk under it? Okay, we're doing too much. You're right. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. We are doing too much. What am I looking for? Something like this. This is what I'm looking for. I wanted to make it like go across. I guess I could do that with a fence. But I don't know if I could do it right there. Dilemmas. We could also make it cute. Dilemmas. Taurus season not till April, silly goose. I said what I said. The best season is upon us, Marky, okay? And you know what season that is. It's the one for that Pisces. Amen. There are... Okay, let me go and get stuff from Romantic Garden. That's what we need to do. Everybody pray for no crashes. Amen. Let's go. Okay. So we could take something like this. Because then it looks like you're growing things up the side. No, thank you. It looks like you're growing things up the side. You feel me? Only problem is it doesn't match. It's okay, Taylor. It's okay. I guess this is the closest one. It matches the trim. That's what we're just gonna have to tell ourselves, okay? It matches the trim. So if we just put one of these, not even one, we're gonna put a couple. I know what you're thinking. Taylor, if you wanted a wall, why didn't you just leave a wall? Because it wasn't an option, okay? Trust me. What's the other one look like? We're spending way too much money, Taylor. This one has a circle in it. Wow, I like it. I like it. All right. In the interest of saving money, we're just going to have these. For now, we might revisit. But the bills are going to come, and then y'all are going to be like, Taylor, why she don't have any electricity? Because we spent too much money in the backyard. That's why. We'll do 4 for now. We'll come back to it. If you shift up a size, will it touch? Let's see. Nah, it's too tall. It's too tall. Unless you were talking about this thing. I think it's gonna be huge when you shift it, yeah. It's huge. Yeah. It's okay, okay. Ma'am, please come back down to reality with the rest of us. Thank you. Reality with the rest of us. Not I, said the cat. All right, we're gonna get a few of these things, and then we will come and plant in them. Let's go 3 for now, and if we need more, we'll get more. Let me spray the ground, and then we'll get into gameplay. I don't know why the size tiling can't have smaller increments. Right. Why am I dropping frames like this? What's going on? What is going on? Every time I update my graphic drivers, it changes my settings, my graphic settings in all of my games. I don't feel like these two things were on. Are you gonna require a game restart? I don't wanna do that. But I don't wanna keep dropping frames either, so we might have to. We'll see how things go. But if we keep dropping frames, I'm gonna have to restart my game. Because that's not the show we run over here. We are smooth sailing most of the time. See, rude behavior. Okay, we probably need this one. Nope, 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 no, 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 that's not right. Is it this one? Nope. There we go. And then what are you? This one? Nope. This one. Yeah. Okay. Back in the gameplay we go. Ma'am, come out here and plant these seeds you got. Well, actually, you got to open the ones that are in your inventory first. Can you open this up? Stop being so angry. Thank you. What do we get? We have some, oh, we have a ton of mandrake. Okay. Let's throw you here. What is this? Oh, my rocket broom. Forgot I was a leech. What are you? Valerian. That's all we got. Mandrake and Valerian. All right, let's plant our lemon tree out here. It's not gonna grow because it's winter time, but we'll put it out here. Ooh, and we need to take care of our bees. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh. Let me collect the beeswax. Let me bond with the bees. Please don't sting me. No, don't eat the lemon. Plant it. It's too cold. Okay. Put it back in your inventory then. A pet rock. Glitchy, thank you so much for the host and the pet rock. Come over here and plant this valerian. And this, nope, that's valerian. And this mandrake. And we'll try to get other witchy plants to put under here. But we could plant the ones that are not witchy just on the ground. Thoughts? What am I hearing? Oh, is she getting stung by these bees? The music is loud. Okay, no, she seems okay. She seems okay. She seems okay. Let's plant a potato here. And we'll do a carrot. I was meant to roll that R. That sounded trash. Heya. And we'll do green peas. Heya. Tawny, please, with this mini workout, you could at least come in and say hello first. Hello. Is this a double stream day? I want you all out because you know for facts that it is not. It is not a double stream day. Thank you. Grab your weights, friends. We're punching Tawny in the face. No, you did the mini workout before you said hi. 1, 2. Okay. Let me make sure we're following her so we at least see what she does. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Our cat is sad. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29 and 30. Somebody tell me why my spider cat is sad. Spider cat. Speeder cat. What do you have to do? You're gonna eat these tacos. Please don't cook on this stove anymore because it has set fire one too many times and I'm over it. Thank you for the hydrate, Vorpal. What you gonna send me to the steps for? Spider Cat is used. Oh, is Spider Cat hungry? Is that the problem? Let me make sure Spider Cat gets fed. And all of the other strays. And then shall we practice some magic? Let's practice our witchcraft. Cook tacos, catch fire, burn the house down. No, thank you. For you punching Tani, she deserved it. She asked for it. Why would I not give her what she asked for? It's what she wanted. It's what she wanted. We're practicing our magique. What time is it? 7:30? Maybe we should have the coven come around so we can practice together. I don't even know if all of them are witches or not. I'm gonna have to do it for them. We're gonna say they are. Let's bring them over. We still need a name for the coven. So if you have good witch coven names, let me know. Are any of y'all witches? Wendell is, I'm pretty sure. Wendell's also a teen. Wendell, are you a witch? Yeah, you're a witch. Let's do a power spar. Don't be over here talking to my man. I know we all in the same coven, but don't be acting wild. It's the way Untitled is the only one who loves me. Because she didn't want you to have what you asked for. That sounds like love to you, Tani. That's love. I forgot we were building something a little cute with Wendell, but now we're doing a power spar. Which one of us is smarter? I mean, harder. I mean, powerful. You know what I'm trying to say. Which one of us got them hands? Not my sister being here. Ma'am, not the evil witch. You can't just be walking up to my door. You know what I meant, Vorpal. You know what I meant. Let's see which one of us is more powerful. It's looking like me. I want them to not be walking around my damn fight right now. Are they about to fight? Oh, they are. Okay. There are a lot of battles going on right now. Okay, we have to end this because you need to send your sister home. She can't be here. She cannot be here. We beat her in the magic battle before. We shouldn't even really be friends. We should not even really be friends. So let's tell her off. Let's mock her lack of magic skill. I'm sorry we're not watching the battle as that's happening here. There you go. Can watch the battle in the background while I queue up these interactions. You should not be here. I'm dismissing your evil ways. And then I'm also going to yell at you. And I'm going to change our friendship because we should not be friends. This is her twin sister, for those of you who haven't been watching this from jump. She's the evil one. And we should be at least, you know, negative 47 by now. Come on, we reached level 9 of witchcraft. We know she was evil. She's off to study. Love that for her. What's twinkling over here? You a real plant? You are. I'm gonna fertilize you with a trash pile. I didn't realize this was a real plant. What's planted here? Oh, there's another mandrake over here. Be over here doing things. All right, I want to come and flirt with Wendell a little bit. Are we still a team? We're not. Wendell needs to age up. Wendell, I need you to age up. I need everybody out here to age up, actually. We all aged up together. Wendell, please. Thank you. Susie, please age up. I'm doing well. How are you doing? I have a lot of energy. I went and got a coffee this morning. Annabelle. All right, we're all young adults now, which means I can come and flirt with Lil Wendy. Lil Wendy Poo. Did we send our sister home? Good, because she can't be here. Also, it's late. We need to have a quick little meeting, like in the backyard. Is there a place to sit? I don't even know. My Sims is loading really slowly. Let me exchange magic tips with him, but then I would also like to flirt with him just a little bit, see how he feels. Oh, don't reject me. Don't reject me. Is she talking to my plant? We gained a sentiment. I'm glad you don't think my llama jokes are getting old. She is blocking. All right, I mean, everybody but Wendell can go home. Oh. All right, we need to find a way to make some money. Let's end this gathering. We probably need to eat something. Get out of my home. Oh no, we're probably not hungry, right? Let's come in here and pee. Why are you still here? Get off my toilet. This is wild. Get off my toilet. Go home. I swear I sent her home already. I'm not apologizing to nobody. I'm finna yell at her again for continuing to be in my house. Not imply your mother is a hag. We have the same mother. We have the same mother. Let's argue about her morals and then please send her out. Okay, send her. Why would you walk in on her in the on the toilet? That seems like the best advice. We're yelling at her on the toilet. Okay, okay, okay. All right. Not the hostess, but the mostess. We're arguing about her morals while she sits upon my blue toilet. I mean, we are twins. We have known each other since birth, but that's besides the point.
Oh, Pimpini.
Can you let her off the toilet, please? Is she gonna wash her hands? She didn't even. You have to go. You have to get it. She's thinking about Paisley. Oh, she's thinking about Paisley. You have to go. You have to get out of my house. Goodbye. Goodbye. Put my book. Put my book down. You better put it down. Yeah, you really should get going. Come and clean up this plate of tacos. All these cats in my house. That's a small room. Like, can this wait 2 minutes? Like, you could have waited until she came out the bathroom, girl. Don't, Stop playing with the trash can. Stop playing with the trash can. There are too many cats. There are far too many cats in this house. Why are you making all this noise? Please shut up. We don't even know you. You don't even live here. And now you on my... You know what? As the crazy cat lady, I am going to let it go. And instead, I'm going to go downstairs and experiment on the cauldron. And then I'm going to go to bed. because the cats want me to lose my mind. And I refuse. Okay, I refuse. She's getting fecal matter everywhere because she didn't wash up. Now I have to sanitize my home. Coronavirus. All right, come down here and experiment, please. Bubble, bubble, toil and trouble. Not you being tired already. It's so funny, Lucy. I feel every time I see you in Taylor's chat, I'm about to drive somewhere. Simvid 22. Like, please get out of here. I would like to know what we are making. Okay, you putting some of your little magics in it. I love that for us. Are you just going to keep brewing that until it's done? I don't feel like we need to meditate tonight. We're about to go to bed. It's 2 a.m. Come on, we did something. What were we doing? Owning a cauldron? Yeah, okay. We managed that. Reach spellcaster rank 2. The problem is we're not, because we're not a spellcaster, we're a witch. So I don't know if we're gonna be able to finish this. We'll try. We might have to cheat part of it though. But no, 3 different potions we could definitely do. I don't think it's gonna give us this rank because we're already we're already like high up in the witch ranks. So we might have to cheat that one, but we'll see. All right, stop experimenting. Let's go to bed. Windows, stop it. Stop it. Stop asking me for feedback. Girl, throw this away. And then go to bed. I hope it's a spell to make my baby nap at least 2 hours. Oh no. How often does the baby nap? When I was a nanny, I had this one baby who was so perfect. He napped for an hour and a half every other hour and a half. It was wonderful. He'd wake up for an hour and a half. In that hour and a half, we would eat, play a little bit. I would read him a couple books, and then he would go right back to sleep for another hour and a half. It was wonderful. It was wonderful. There is still a cacophony of cats downstairs making far too much noise. What the? Is it because you can't? I'm gonna put it in your inventory. Okay. Will that help? I can't. Okay. I'm gonna put it downstairs. And you could clean it up in the morning. Did the cats leave? No. My cat is outside, and whoever's cat this is, Nougat. Windows, my feedback is you need to leave me alone. Right. I can't even speed through time because there's so many cats. Don't forget to say, well, thank you so much. You're right. Saving is a good option. Okay. When she gets up in the morning, I think when she went to bed, she was thinking about her sister and how her sister has this crazy idea to try and eradicate fairies. And I think because she feels so bad about that, when she wakes up, what she's going to want to do is go and try to talk to a fairy to try and figure out if she can nurture some sort of detente between the fairies and the witches. So I think our first move is going to be to head over to the Sylvan Glade, which is a little dangerous because, you know, fairies, they don't really fork with the witches like that. So when she show up, and she looks exactly like the one who came in here killing witches a couple days ago because they're identical twins. So it's gonna be a little while, but we're gonna try. Taylor, why do you have so many cats on the lot? It's a cat hangout. And we're gonna try to cook something, hopefully. Nothing gets burned to the ground. Let's do French toast. Please don't burn the house down, okay? Okay? No deaths. 0 deaths. We definitely don't have the time for you to die. Boys have endless energy. Where does it come from? Why would you just stop cooking the breakfast in the middle of cooking the breakfast? A new potato clothes suit. Thank you so much for the follow, friend. Welcome into the garden. I'm doing well. How are you? Come and cook this French toast. Why would you just walk away from it mid-cook? You can praise the cat. The cat is in heat. It's feeling like I'm gonna let you out. Go and get another cat pregnant. It's fine. Or are you the female cat? Please don't come home pregnant. And get off my counter. Not all of these hydrates. Hello, Shay. This was a violent way for you to come in here. Hey, Skin, how you doing? Would you like me to call you Skin or Soap? Or would you like me to say the whole thing? I can do. Where are you going? Why would you sit here to eat?
Pashma!
Shout out to you telling her to get off that counter. No, these hydrates. Okay, hold on. That was one. I promise you, if this cat shows up pregnant, it's gonna be me and this cat, bro. I'm gonna have a problem. And it's spring, thank goodness. How many more I got? 4? 5.
Zagaga. Ah. Oh.
Now my day started off a bit rough and I thought it was a good idea to watch Encanto. Encanto was a good movie, what you mean? Skins, soapbox, skin soap, soapbox, but never box. Okay, I got you, never box. I don't want you to like video gaming because then you're gonna be doing it all the time, but it's fine. Go ahead, I'm not gonna take your likes away from you. Is that a computer or a plate she's eating off of? It's both. They can multitask now, but in order to multitask, it has to be on the same. It's fine. It's fine. Okay, it is 10:30. Let's head over to the Sylvan Glade and see if we can try to befriend a witch. I'm hoping that one specific fairy. I'm hoping that one specific fairy is there. But I don't think she will be. I don't think she will be. Do I know her by chance? No, I don't. Oh, if I knew her, I could take her with me, but I don't, so let's go. Chat said drown. No, literally. No, literally it did. Mr. Skins, if you're nasty. Well, I might be. I did say drown. I'm loving the house. It's so cute. Thank you. I built that on stream. That's actually one of my better builds, and I think it's up on the gallery. I think it is. Where did I say we were going? Spell didn't work. Oh no. All right, I think I did all the hydrates. There's ice in this water, and now my brain is cold. Thank you. Grape or strawberry? Grape, never strawberry. That's the wrong answer, Shay. And I'm sorry, but it's wrong. The strawberry jam is where it's at. It's where it's at. The strawberry Uncrustables, where it's at. Put them in the air fryer. Even better. All right, over to the tree we go. We have already been here, so we should be able to just go. Let's see if we can find a fairy to talk to about bartering peace between our species. I'm leaving. Goodbye. Goodbye. Grape. It's just like, why? Oh, question. If you eat McDonald's breakfast or ever have, you know, do you put jelly on your breakfast sandwiches? I guess it doesn't even have to be McDonald's. I'm thinking that because when I get McDonald's breakfast, I always put jelly on that specific sandwich. Look, they mad that we here, but it could be any breakfast sandwich. If you get a breakfast sandwich, do you put jelly on it? All right, I'm gonna try and talk to one of these fairies. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna try to talk to this one. Who are you? You're an ethereal guardian. Okay, come over here and do a friendly introduction. See how it goes. Yes, jelly belongs on breakfast sandwiches, especially biscuits. I agree. Not you sighing. I mean, I realize that I'm a witch. A witch? How did you get here? I came through the tree. What the? I didn't ask for this. I didn't ask for this. So he said, you're here now, we have to fight. And this is never what I wanted. I didn't want to fight. I'm trying to barter peace. I'm trying to broker peace, is what I meant to say. Why do you want to fight me? Jelly takes a breakfast sandwich to a whole new level. Am I screaming? The game is loud. No, I'm gonna turn it down just a little bit. She's loud. I feel like that's a little better. The drama. I'm saying you're always loud. Rude behavior. I was trying to broker peace between our species, and just because I showed up, you wanted to fight? Maybe the witches are not the problem. Maybe it's the fairies. That would probably run through her mind, but you know she's a good witch, so she's taking it easy on this man because she doesn't want to kill him. She just wants to talk. She just wants to talk. Be quieter. Get out. How about that? Leave. My mods are bullies. I mean, she does look like that one witch that killed a bunch of them. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. Wendell's calling. You imagine she's in like this intense battle because she showed up where she's not supposed to be. And she's like, hold on, my man is calling. Give me 1 second. Hello. Hey, Ember, I've been thinking about getting a new job. What do you think? I think you should follow your heart. But I called you so I didn't have to decide myself. Oh, dang, he gonna be mad at us now. Oh, no. Oh, no. You just pick up the phone mid-fight, right? Like, hold on, I know you're trying to kill me, but give me 1 second, okay? Come on, girl, you better win this fight. I mean, we witches, but we ain't no beaches, you feel me? We are not bullies, we're chat conductors. I'm pretty sure that's synonymous with bully. It's a synonym, Shay. It's a synonym. And we won the fight. But she's like, just listen to me, okay? I don't want to kill you. I just want to talk to you, sir. Can I just talk to you? Can I just talk to you? That's all I want, is to just have a conversation. My notification wall is full. Amber has mastered her use of witchcraft. No advanced spell or devious hex is off limits to her, and any spells cast are sure to succeed. Let's go. Can I cast a spell on this man? I want him to talk to me. Please don't challenge me to another duel, okay? Y'all don't want this. How come? Do I not know any spells? Maybe that's the issue. I should though. Okay, this one is talking to me. Did he just throw magic at me? What potion? Stop. Are they throwing magic at me? We have to leave. We gotta leave. We gotta go home. We have to go. Cause they're just in here bullying. You just saw me wreck your mans. And now we have to go. The fairies need to calm down. That's what I'm saying. We shouldn't be spellless though. I've been practicing spells. She slammed that man like this was WWE. All I wanted to do was talk. I just wanted to talk. You did this. This is what you wanted. I'm here for on-time, wholesome double streams. That's not happening. None of that is happening right now. Were we on time? No. Was this wholesome? No. And are we double streaming? No. So what are you here for, Aunt Tot? Is it me? Wendell's here. Oh, Wendell's here. He's gonna yell at us for not giving him a decision earlier. Wendell, I'm so sorry. Wendell, I'm so sorry. Maybe you want to come with me. Let me blow you a kiss, okay? I'm sorry. Is that a way of saying that I'm sorry for not helping you decide about your new job? I just thought that you should follow your heart.
To know bad.
Hey!
Look at her cute little umbrella. Okay. My man's his floating. All right. He still seems to be into it. He's with it. This woman is naked. Ma'am, is she part of the coven? Oh, she is. Okay. Okay. Are you okay? Why are you running here? Why are you running through here naked in the rain? What's going on? Do we need to have a coven meeting? I feel like we need to call a meeting. We need to discuss Susie running past my house with no clothes on in the rain. Call girl number 6. Don't do that. Don't do that. She going through something. I'm saying we need to have a conversation with her, but not right now because I'm talking to Wendell. Wendell. I wanted to add Wendell to a group because we're about to travel together. So Wendell came over here. This is perfect. I love when the game lines up a story. Wendell came over to talk. One, he wanted to tell us about his dream job and about how he is kind of upset that we didn't help him make the decision. We just kind of like left it by the wayside. And then we're going to share a secret with him that we went over to the Sylvan Glade today to try and broker peace with, there was a chair right here, to try and broker peace with the fairies and the witches. However, as soon as we got there, they realized that I was a witch and wanted to fight. So I ended up having to drag their leader, which sucked because that was not what I wanted to do. And Wendell's like, so you just need a fairy? You need to know a fairy? Because I know of a fairy. I know a fairy that we could meet. I can introduce you to a fairy. And she's like, yeah, totally. Please introduce me to a fairy. So let me save. What time is it? It's 2 p.m. We're going to go meet a fairy. And you guys know this fairy really well, actually. Not you calling Mahogany call girl number 6. How am I going to do this without giving away the other secret that I set up? Actually, it might be okay to give away that secret, but we'll do it secretly. All right, let's go. Me and Wendell. Wendell is taking me to meet a fairy. Hey, Spleens. I didn't know it was that type of coven. It's not. It's not. Right, Spleens? Look who's coming in ashless chaps to the coven now. We don't do assless chaps in the coven, okay? We were doing assless chaps at the wedding. Assless chaps and nipple tassels. We're headed to the beach. To the beach, each. Let's go get away. Over to the house where a certain fairy lives with the rest of her family. How many game packs do you have? I have them all. I have them all. We can call the coven the Call Girl Spotter Coven of the Witchcraft and Witches. No, we're not calling the coven that. That's not what we're doing. We do need a coven name though, so feel free to drop them in the chat. Good answers only. Nobody said anything about nipple tassels yesterday. I'm never hosting a wedding again. I did when I first said it, and you kept saying that it was Mariah that said it, and it wasn't. It was me. Both times I said, I have arrived to the wedding in assless chaps and nipple tassels. Okay, there's a blue child out here. Okay, that child is blue. I hope it's okay. But anyway, this is the house where we are going to meet a fairy. Whose child is that? I don't know that child. It could be anybody's child. I'm not sure. That child is blue though. And it's crying. We are looking, who are these dead people? Who are you? Oh, you're the guy whose house they stole. And that's Sammy. He was on his back. We are looking for, here go Maple. Here's another child. Is this who we're looking for? No, that's Daphne. Where's she at? She better be here. I don't think she's here. We came all the way here and she is not even here. Does she still live here? Is a good question that I maybe should have asked before we came over here and gave away my secrets. There are just urns on the floor. People be dying, okay? People be dying. People do be dying. Why was Sammy on his back? He was old. He was old. And then he ended up on his back. Okay, so I might have to do some cheating because the person that I wanted to be here is not here. I don't know where she is. She's off in the world doing things for herself. Let me make sure she's not on the lot though. Nah, she's not here. All right, we're gonna have to find her. Did I move her out? Maybe that's the issue. Sorry. Let me make sure I didn't move her out. And we're in the wrong house. I don't think I did though. Sound like promo video time for Sammy on his back. We like snacks in chat. Sammy was on his back. Are those the lyrics? We like snacks in chat. The chat likes the snacks. I thought that we liked snack and chat. Like those were the two things that we were into, snacks and chatting. But y'all know I'm terrible with lyrics, so I'm just going to summon her here. If we can find her. What's Sammy and Maple's last name? What's Sammy's last name? Mick something. McWilliam? McWilliam, okay. Ryder's still alive? Dang, Ryder ain't died yet? Who is Krista Frederick and Kelly Frederick? We have a lot of family members now that we have yet to meet. Remember when we were one big happy family and now we don't even know each other? Just Taylor, those are the lyrics, you got it. Oh, wow. No, I bring snacks in chat. I mean, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. Mick William, here we go. We're looking for Brindle. Brindle, bring your ass. Okay. So we have arrived. We're outside and we see a blue child and also a fairy who we are going to attempt to introduce ourselves to. Although last time we tried to introduce ourselves to a fairy, it didn't go well. Where is the wheel, bro? My game is moving at a glacial pace. Double fisting the snap. Okay, Tawny. Okay, Tawny. I'm going to do a friendly introduction.
Oh, yum sabrita.
Okay, stop talking to him. I know you have a crush, but please go and talk to Brindle, who is floating over. Okay, don't let her. She left. She left. She's gone. She is no longer here because you took too long to talk to her. Girl, I hope this fairy does not fight. I feel like she is the pacifist fairy, although she did just kind of leave in the middle of me trying to talk to her. So she's a passive aggressive fairy is what she is. Let's try this again. I'm trying to tell a story, Sims. Can you help me out? Thank you.
I'm a potato.
A new potato. Nick here. Thank you so much for the follow, friend. Welcome into the garden. Look at all of these new Montgomerys. Y'all remember the Montgomerys? Speaking of the Montgomerys, okay, I said I had some announcements that I wanted to do because I have some new content coming. We are halfway through the stream. So before we do that, let me tell you about all of the free and easy ways that you can support the stream. Hosting, super important, okay? It gets us in the recommended. It makes other eyes click into our stream, and it helps us grow from a what? A backyard garden gang to a botanical garden mafia. And that is the plan, right? That is the goal. Another free and easy way is to go and retweet my going live tweet. If you don't follow me on Twitter, here is my link. My most recent tweet is my going live tweet. You could go and retweet it. Now, if you would like to drop a coin, please remember that you never, ever, ever, ever have to, okay? In order to hang out with me in the garden, you never have to come out your pockets. We are for the streets. But if you do want to drop a coin, you can donate to my coffee. I'm currently trying to upgrade my setup. I need a new desk very, very badly. And that would help me make more content for you. Or if you want something in return for your donation, I think the merch link was already dropped in the chat. Thank you so much, Aunt Tot. But here it is again. There is hoodies, tote bags, stickers. Also, I don't want to tell you not to order nothing from the merch store right now, but maybe don't do it right now because after stream, I will be updating the merch store to add like 6 more stickers. I think it's like 6 more stickers. And designs that you can put on hoodies, shirts, and tote bags. They're gonna look really cool, and they are plumb bobs. So for all of you simmers, all of you sinners in the chat, if you're into plumb bobs, if you're into, I'll show you one right now actually. If you're into The Sims, I've got things coming just for y'all. Let me show you a little sneakity peekity of what I'm talking about. I love the stickers. Stickers? You can get Garden Gang stickers like Mr. Scotty B right here. He's a die cut sticker and I love him so much. But there are also new plumb bobs coming. This one is my favorite. I'm gonna show you my absolute favorite one. But there are 5 new ones and then 2 more that are not done yet. This one's my absolute favorite one. It's coming for spring and spring is on its way, so I feel good showing it to you. Look at how cute she is. She's hard to see because she's on my phone. Anyway, she's really cute. She's a plumb bob covered in flowers and things of the garden. It's gonna be real cute. She's gonna be available in sticker form and also t-shirt, hoodie, and tote bag form. And I think you're gonna love her, okay? I think you're gonna love her. And all 6 of her sisters. Thank you. Thank you. Also, on the horizon in terms of content, Cutthroat fans. Cutthroat fans. The reason that this stream I'm going to try and keep to 3 hours so I can hop off and not be tired is because we have not 1, but 2 episodes coming this weekend. 1 for everyone and 1 early access for coffee subscribers. So there will be episode 4, which is the start of the party. I know y'all have been waiting. The start of the party where the girl dies is coming out this weekend for everyone. It'll be up on YouTube. And then episode 5, where we start to try and determine who killed said girl, will be out for coffee subscribers also this weekend. And then it will premiere for everyone next weekend. I'm very excited. There's more, okay? I have been working this week. I have been working, okay? I have 2 YouTube series coming. One y'all have been asking for. We're calling it Garden Flipper. If you have a build on Sims that you would like me to landscape, because you know I'm the queen, the goddess, the grand dame of landscaping, upload them to the gallery with my hashtags Taylor Renee and hashtag Garden Flipper, because I'm going to be doing YouTube videos where I flip your garden, where I turn it into something beautiful. And then the second one I came up with this morning, but it is inspired by Shay's stream yesterday where she had a wedding. What's the YouTube? I got you, friend. I got you. It was inspired by Shay's stream yesterday where she had that wedding. I am going to do, I don't know what I'm going to call it yet. Right now, the working title is Nuptials, but I'm going to do a series where the first episode is going to be me creating a bride and a groom and finding their perfect outfits. So it's going to be like Say Yes to the Dress, sort of. The second episode is going to be me creating the venue where they get married. And then I don't know if I'm going to do an actual wedding with them. We'll have to see how the series goes. But the idea is that, like, I'm a wedding planner. You feel me? And I'm planning weddings. And the way that you can, I was going to say cooperate. That's not the word I'm looking for, but you know what I mean. The way that you can be a part of it is if you would like me, Taylor Renee Wedding Planner Industries, Taylor Renee Wedding Planner Incorporated. We're going to work on the title. If you would like me to plan a wedding for some of your Sims, I can do. I'll meet the Sims. I'll talk to you about what kind of Sims that they are, and I will put together dresses, tuxes, bridesmaids dresses, and a wedding venue for you as a YouTube video. It's going to be great. Collaborate. That is the word. Yes. Thank you. Yes. I've subscribed to the channel. Yes. Love that idea for you because you're an amazing landscaper and builder. Thank you. I love that idea for me too. I'm very excited. Very, very excited. But be on the lookout for Cutthroat tonight. Don't say tonight, Taylor. This weekend. Episode 4 might be up tonight, but I'm not gonna make any promises. And then we will get it popping with Garden Flipper. I think I already have one up on the gallery to do because I asked someone to put one up before. So I'm very excited. If you have Sims that are, getting married, you have a legacy save and somebody's getting married soon, let me know. Because I plan weddings now. I'm starting a business in The Sims. Some of the Jacobs going to be on the show. Words. The Jacobs inspired that idea. I have a wedding coming up for one of my cottage living Sims. Look at that. So Sunday night. Listen, maybe. All right, back to our regularly scheduled programming. Let me try and find this girl again so we can talk to her. Mick Williamson. Paulina Michaels. I think these are your kids, Tony. There's Sammy. Brindle, bring your ass. I just want to talk. All right. We're doing it. Okay. She's a friendly fairy, but also she's very sad. Why are you so sad? It's because your dad just died. Yeah, it's because this blue child lives here. It's because her dad just died. Hey. Her name is Nyla. Hello, Nyla. Welcome to the stream. Sorry, I can't read. I need to get Castiel married. That might be a challenge. Castiel from, okay. Why are your arms like this? What the heck? I think they're doing fine. She's a little scared. What are you scared for? This place is haunted. My kids. I didn't make no kids with Sammy and Maple. That's all you and Shay kids. No, I mean, those were your kids in the save. Those were Angela's kids in this save. Thank you so much for the follow, Nyla. Welcome into the garden. Cassiel might have a baby. Cassiel's pregnant. Cassiel got somebody pregnant. Whose blue child is this? Cassiel got somebody pregnant? I don't. This child is blue. Yes, I'm not entirely sure why it's blue. Wait, don't walk away from me. I'm still talking to you. I want to talk to you about world peace. I want to talk to you about the peace between us and you, and maybe also this blue child. I'm not sure. Don't ask questions, Nostalgia. We don't know. We don't know what's up with this blue child. I would like it to go in the house, though. Thank you. All right, so Ember's like, do you think it's possible that we could work together on this to try and make this our mission to bring our people together? Ooh, ooh. Brindle's like, how are we gonna do that? And Cinder's like, well, we could do it through nature preservation. Are you a nature fairy? Because Cinder is a nature leech. A budding friendship is building here. I believe it, but it's getting late and we need to go. So grab Wendell. I don't even know where he went. Wendell, what are you doing? Wendell, why are you having a conversation in the bathroom? What is it with my Sims wanting to talk in the bathroom today? Wendell and Asher got something going on. I don't know what's happening here. Okay. Asher doesn't seem interested. Wendell, we need to go home. Come on. Are you laughing at this man's urn? What? What happened to my music? Is it just really quiet? Yeah, I think it is. Next. There we go. She laughing at the urn. I'm saying, like, what? Why are you laughing at this dead man? When they go to talk in the bathroom, that's so cringe, right? Oh, that's awkward. Oh, snap. Uh-oh. Yeah, I don't know what was going on because, Wendell, you're supposed to be my man, and now you in here in the bathroom with this other woman and a blue child, and I just don't know. I just don't know. She's not evil. How does she run in heels in sand? She's a witch, so... She's a witch. She do be running. What day is it? Because we are going to plan a camping trip with our coven. What's wrong with your foot, Tawny? I hurt my foot on my dog walk this morning. Oh, all right, it is Wednesday and it's raining again. And Wendell is here again. Wendell, feeling weird about you following me like a lost puppy. We're feeling sad about Paisley. She's feeling sad. Well, she's feeling sad about a family member passing. So it could be Paisley, could also be her birth mother or birth father. She is so cute. I cannot take it. But okay, Wendell, if you're going to be here, let's do a bit more flirting. Oh, we're too sad to flirt. Dang, no, I don't want to do that. Okay, let's be friendly. Why don't we ask him for some advice? Should be Paisley. I'm still crying over that. Oh my gosh. Surprise, a man who strays. Who strays? Oh, because he was talking to Asher. He could have just been talking to Asher. It didn't have to be nothing nefarious. Why do we choose to talk outside in the rain like we don't have a home? Why do you want to stay? What is up with you in my mailbox? I don't want to give him a residence key. I do want him to stay for a little bit. Paisley's death, Tawny. He just loves the mailbox. What kind of weirdness? We're getting tired. But also, I want to learn spells. Where's my little book? Is it in my inventory? Did we put it on the bookshelf? Who is this cat? These random cats just inside of my home. Let's learn some spells. We need to increase our witch XP. I thought we were like the highest witch in the world. Let's study witchcraft. Does that increase it? It's causing me stress. Is this it? Yeah, okay. So after we read for a little bit, we should be able to learn some spells. Why is it so big? It's half his size. Can you imagine? What, the mushroom? Because Paisley died in that fire that we saved her from, that she went back into to save the damn cat. And now my cat is super loud. We're gonna speed through this. I'm trying to raise my experience high enough to learn some spells. There are too many cats in this house. Okay, wait, stop. It was full. It was full. And now it's not full. What were you about to do? You're about to practice. Does it raise while you practice or does it lower? Did I use it? I don't understand. No, it's raising, okay. The mailbox. Who are you? Why are you knocking on my house? Are you here to claim one of these cats? Kelly Ito. It's a no from me, dog. Can you learn spells now? No. When I say we're getting rid of these cats, you should get going now and take all 3 of your friends with you. What are these cats doing at my home? Is your lot a cat? Hang out there, so many cats. Yeah, it is. She's a little cat lady, but it's driving me crazy. I know you're tired. Practice your witchcraft so we can learn some spells. Did it work? I don't know if it worked because voice mod is frozen. Is my voice different? Let me know. What does my voice sound like? Nope, it sounds the same. Give me a second, Dr. Kribo. Okay, we can learn a spell. Let's learn Flora Vitalis. Don't go to bed, sis. We need to learn this spell. Jelly sickles. What? You can do an accent. Okay, what kind of accent you want me to do? I can do... Would you like a British one? What are you doing? Are you learning this spell? Why are you acting like this? It's upsetting me and my homegirls. Oh, maybe she learned it. Maybe she learned it. Okay. No, she ain't. Stop it. Thank you. Sit down and learn this spell. Can you still hear me? Yeah, you can. Hold on, I'm trying to troubleshoot voice mod. All right, while voice mod gets itself together. No, Dr. Kribo, I'm going to do the voice mod because it's what you paid for. Finish learning the spell so you can go to bed. Oh, she's hungry now? Playing with one sim, I don't know why when I play with a million sims, I do so much better than when I play with one. Playing with one sim is like so easy that it's boring. You know? I need, the cats are throwing up outside. The food has gone off. Like, I'm over this. She has passed out upstairs, directly next to the bed, as if you could not just get into it and pass out. There we go.
There you go, Dr. Krebo. Just for you. Is that cat a spider? Yeah, it's a speeder cat. Speeder cat, that's the one that lives here. Spider cat. Spider cat. Alright, let's speed through the sleeping part of tonight, please. When you wake up, please do this. And then we're going on a camping trip with the coven. Hopefully we can cook something without setting ourselves on fire. The point of the trip is to get everyone up to speed with the spells, to start working on our potions, because we need to learn 2 more potions. Maybe we'll even try and see if we can go see the hermit in the forest. Spider cat. Spider cat. What time is it? Alright, we're gonna get up, we're gonna take a shower, we're gonna eat. And then we're gonna go on a treat. We're gonna try not to set the place on fire.
Oh,
You don't like Spider Cat? Spider Cat is horny. Spider Cat would like to mate.
Arbin Wexa.
So then why did you cancel the whole go and shower thing? Why would you not just go and shower? Because you smell like that. Oh, there's leftovers. Let's get leftovers.
Thank you for the hydrate, Miss P. Auntie Ryder is calling. It's good to hear your voice, Ember. I wanted to ask you if I should get to know Susie Caravan a little better. She seems like good company. Auntie Ryder, Susie was the one, first of all, she's in my coven. So I don't really feel like you should get to know her, no. But also, she was the one that was running naked outside in the rain. So I don't feel like she's your type. But maybe. Oh, okay. I'm gonna say no. Don't do that. That's a bad idea. She was streaking. Yes, she was running naked. Look at all these cats just lining up at my home to eat foods that don't belong to them. We need to put lotion on our bodies. Look at how ashy my sim is. Oh my gosh. Look at her knees. And her elbows. Look at my sim's elbows, girl. You gotta put the lotion on. Put some lotion and some deodorant on. So I don't want you out here smelling crazy. Maybe also a perfume. You know, maybe you smell extra nice because we're gonna see Wendell. She's ashy. Did my voice go back or is this still a baby? No, it went back. I'm gonna do it again for you, Dr. Krebo, because you deserved longer.
Wait, is that a thing? That's part of a mod that I have installed. Oh, the baby voice. Are they nasty out here too? Yes, please clean them up. And clean this up. And we're gonna fill all of the pet bowls so the cats can eat while we're gone. Just wasting my money. I need that because I'm crying. She had the ashiest of elbows. Not her being sick. Please don't be sick. Please don't be sick. We have things to do. We have a cousin to take on a vacation. Okay, she's not sick. She sprayed too much body spray. Everything's fine. Whatever cat that is, I would like it to be quiet. Alright, so we need a bit of money to make this camping trip worth it, unless we camp in tents. I mean, Wendell has a tent. He'd be pretty good at it, so. It's still there. You didn't mop nothing. How can we make some money? Back in the day, I was so ashy that my mama always told me that I was drier than a powder house. Oh my gosh. Not drier than a powder house. Can I use my magics on this? But I thought I knew a spell. What is a powder house? It's something that's real dry. It's really dry in there. I want to be able to do magic on the plants. Do I not know the spell? I promise you that we had tried this. What the heck? Alright. We'll do all of this. We'll learn a bunch of spells while we're on this trip. Let's try and plan it. I don't know how much money we have, but we're going to attempt to do this the way that we want to do it. We're taking. Where's my coven? My coven members on a trip in our favorite rocket ship, zooming through the sky, Taylor, Ryan, I, to the woods so that we can learn the ways of the witch and the ways that we're going to save our species and bridge the gap between witches and fairies. Hopefully we have enough money to do so in a house or in a place that is not going to wreck our pockets. That's got one bedroom. That's got one bedroom. This has two bedrooms, but we'd only be able to stay for 2 days. We could stay here and just get a bunch of tents. I think we stay here and just get a bunch of tents. And a cauldron. And we're gonna stay for 7 days is a long time. But we could always... Let's just go 4. We can always extend it later. Apparently it could be a storage shed for gunpowder back in the day. Oh, okay. It's probably really dry in there then, yes. I always thought it was baby powder. Why would they just store baby powder in a large house? Like, imagine walking up to a shed, opening the door, and it's just full of loose baby powder. I feel like there's a hazard. That has to be like some sort of lung hazard. There has to be some sort of lung hazard.
A pet sitter will be taking care of Zara during vacation. Is that our cat's name? Zara? It is. All right. We probably should have brought the cat with us, but we need to get some tents. So I was going to say I'm going to make it my mission to go over and find the tents, but apparently I'm making it my mission to come over here and flirt with Wendell. No? All right. Let me go find the tents. Is that this thing? Yeah. I'm also really excited to explore and like find plants. There's the ranger. Hello, friends. I'm Fetu. I have a great grandfather named Fetu. Well, Cinder does. Ember does. Your friendly forest ranger. I'm chock full of camping knowledge, so if you have any questions, don't hesitate to ask. I don't have any questions, so. It sounded like a euphemism for a brothel. Okay. We want tents. Okay, here we go. Cabin in the back. They're so expensive. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Ooh, we want this book for sure. Okay. Let's get one of these. How much money we got? $9.75. We're gonna be able to afford one tent, and we're all just going to have to be okay with that. Not my mama calling me a hoe. I hope that's not what your mama was saying. Oh, we probably also need this portable cooler, right? Okay. We definitely should have come with more money, but it's fine. We're gonna make it work. We're gonna make it do what it do. Can we afford one of these tents also? We sure can. All right. Everybody else is gonna have to sleep where they sleep. They're gonna have to get their own tents. I'm not in charge of them. Here for myself. What do you have to do? You're thirsty. Can you do it quickly? Because we have to go put the tent together. Wendell is calling me. He wants to go on a date to Sweet Bites. Okay, Wendell, let's go on a date. I don't know why you're calling me. We're both on this camping trip together, and why you want to go to a bakery for a date, but let's go. It's cold. I'm really excited to record this next episode of Cutthroat. So excited. I haven't been excited about Cutthroat in a really long time. So me being excited is a good thing. It means that like things are actually gonna happen. What's for lunch, y'all? What are we having for lunch? I think I want sushi. Or like a sushi bowl, like a poke bowl. What are y'all having for lunch? Is it lunchtime where you are? Sweet Bites for a date. Wild. Turkey sandwich. Do you put mustard on your turkey sandwiches? I'm not back, okay? I'm on a date. He's probably gonna leave immediately, because that's usually how it goes when the other character asks you on a date. Also, who owns Sweet Bites now? Oh, we sold it. I forgot we sold it. Oh, mayo. Oh, I should have known that from you. I should have known that from you. Why is it so slow? Let's do a first kiss. Most people save their first kiss to the end of the date, but Wendell and I are going to do it at the beginning. Look how good looking he is. Come on, who created Wendell? Cute. All right, we've had our first kiss. I don't know how much longer we're gonna stay at this date because I'm over it, honestly. But we could come and sit at this table, or maybe we come and sit on this bench together. This is a mess that either Cinder or Ember made when they were a toddler at the store when Paisley was alive. If I made this one, I would do mayo, celery, salt, pepper, salt, parsley, and optional mustard. But my cousin made it. Why would he not sit with me? Because he wants to dance? Should we dance together? Why is my game moving like this? Somebody send help. Like, why do I have to wait 240 seconds for the wheel to pop up? Praise the beauty of nature. But totally get a Pokeball. I think I'm going to. My game runs silly at this place, so we're gonna leave soon. I wasn't talking about y'all, dang. Cinder is toting a wagon. Ember is this one. Ember is toting a wagon. Look at how he looks at her. Ugh. They're so in love, which makes it so much harder for what we have to do next. Y'all are gonna hate what we have to do next, but we have to, okay? For the good of the species, for the good of our mission. Not that, I didn't ask you to come out here. We're on a date. We are on a date. Please go away. Why are you out here? Don't you have a job to do? Go do your job. See, and now he's rejecting me in front of people. Okay, the date is over. Let's go back to the wherever we was. Okay, so we're gonna say the reason that ended so badly is because Ember knows what the next steps of her plan is with Brindle. They have put a plan in motion that is going to hopefully help the mission, which is to bring together their species. And Wendell plays a big part in it, but not the part of Ember's love. And so that's kind of weighing on her a little bit, and that's why it didn't necessarily end the way that it could have, because she started getting weird about her flirting, and Wendell kind of was like, what is going on? Because this is not how it was before. However, we aren't there yet. We aren't there yet. Ah! This is why I need a new desk.
I'm a potato.
A new potato. I'm Chanel, okay? Thank you so much for the... Weren't we on vacation? How did we get back here? Did it end my vacation? Now this is rude behavior. We're supposed to be on vacation, and it took all my... It took all of my money. I can't even travel there. You know what? I will not have it. I will not have it. The hell? Okay, maybe not that much. Maybe like 1,000. Because we were already there. We already have the supplies though, right? Yeah. What is this? This is a school project? Sell that. Whose grave is this? Oh, this is Paisley. Oh, Mom. Yeah, let's put Mom under the tree. Oh my gosh, I can't believe we had Paisley in our inventory this whole time. Let's put these things on our shelf. We had Paisley in our inventory the whole time. I'm gonna have to do this and build by. All right, I'll just throw them down here for now. What are you? A potion of nausea. Okay, we'll leave this up here. What are you? Beeswax. And you are a frog. Demand a refund, right? Rude behavior. We're going back though. We have to sit through these, where's the rest of my coven? Ooh! I can't even go to just go. Okay, it's fine. Everything's fine. I want The Sims to get itself together. I feel like if you're on vacation and you get asked on a date, it shouldn't end your vacation. But that's just me. Those are just my thoughts on what I've been thinking lately.
Wabarani Charib. Zabris Kathara.
She's so cute. Her little outfit is so cute. Other Sims are already vacationing here. Don't talk. You know what? Okay. Okay, fine. We're gonna stay in a 1-bedroom cabin. Which one is cheaper? This one. I'm over this. Okay. We're gonna invite them over to us to do our practicing. Cause like, what the heck? I also want to find the hermit. We might be sleeping in the same bed, or he can sleep on the couch. I don't care. But the first thing we're going to do is study witchcraft. Thank y'all. So that we can practice our spellage. Dr. Kubo, when you make sandwiches, does it matter in which way you layer the stuff on the bread? Because I had someone make me a sandwich once and it was like all of the meat and then all of the cheese and then all of the lettuce. What was that? So does it matter, the layers? Because it matters to me. It needs to be like meat, cheese, meat, lettuce, other toppings, cheese, other piece of bread. That's the way I like my sandwiches. And that's it. We got bills. I need to practice. What are you doing? We need to practice magic so that we can learn this spell. It takes entirely too much to get my witch XP up. We just doing it out in the open, like where everybody can see us? Okay, I mean, at least we chose to come into the woods for this. I think in some cases, depending on what's on it, like I wouldn't put lettuce at the bottom. Yeah, like it should go in between the toppings, right? I agree. Yeah, because otherwise it's too soggy. Right. Not Paisley's spirit is fading away. It takes entirely too much to build this up so that you can learn one spell. I'm gonna start cheating it. You're making the storytelling part of this hard. Now cheese, it depends on how dry the meat is. Well, what's a dry meat? Aren't all meats dry? You be eating wet meat? You be eating wet meat, Dr. Krebo? Like a turkey breast leftover sandwich, you need that meat right near the condiment. Accurate. I feel like the meat is always touching the condiment on my sandwiches though. Lunch meat is wet to me. I don't like describing meat as wet. I don't feel like that's right. Is that a bear? There's a bear. Okay, we learned to spell. Let's go. All right, Wendy, where you at? Wendy? Wendy done left, Lord. Wendy said, I have no, oh, he's out here. Said, I have no intention of hanging out with you. Are you roasting marshmallows over a fire that's not lit? That's cute. Cheese acts as a wet barrier. Wet meat. She is going to sleep. In the morning, we go to find... Where did Wendell go? There was something twinkling out here. In the morning, we go to find the hermit. But first, I'm going to look around and see if there's anything I can harvest. A strawberry bush. Oh, she's awake. Just toast bread and seal it with mayo so it won't get soggy. But you don't always have the time to toast the bread for a sandwich, you know? Okay, we'll eat something because we have things to do today. I mean, it's 3 a.m., so. You could have washed your hands. I cannot believe Wendell left us here all alone. All right, you eat. What are you doing? You thinking about her? She's thinking about how her sister's off the rails and we have to find a way to defeat her before she ends up killing any more fairies. Speaking of fairies, we are going to save here. And before we do a coven meeting and go off to find the hermit, we are going to check on our good friend Brindle real quick to see what is up with the blue child in her house. Wet meat. I just can't. I cannot let myself think of meat in a wet and or dry fashion. It's just not a thing that I can do. Although turkey breast is indeed dry, but wet. Bologna is wet when it comes out the package. Is that what you mean? Like it's wet on the outside? I still can't do it. I'm sorry. I can't. I cannot. She lives here. So why wasn't she here when I was here? That's the kind of wet. Ugh, I'm nauseous thinking about it. I don't want to think about it anymore. Thank y'all. I cannot wait to eat this poke bowl. That's how I'm going to reward myself for finishing these 2 episodes of Cutthroat, with a poke bowl. And I'm going to sit in my sanctuary room. I should stop calling it that because it's not an actual sanctuary, but I built myself like a little anti-anxiety room is what I'm going to call it. I find that my anxiety is best when I'm in small spaces. Like I'm better able to manage it, which is why K Moody and I take so many drives, because my anxiety is better in a small space, and in the car, it is the smallest of spaces. Plus, when you're driving, there's constant motion, so that helps to like calm you down in the way that like rocking a baby would. So I took the smallest room in our house and I filled it with a bunch of my favorite pieces of furniture and some comfortable like blankets and stuff. And when I'm having high anxiety time, I go in there and I watch TV under a weighted blanket, which is terrible because the way that it feels on me is a lot. It feels heavy, but it also helps my anxiety. I don't know how to explain it. And I just chill in there. So I'm excited to get a poke bowl and eat in there after finishing these 2 episodes of Cutthroat. Okay, so we have arrived here where Brindle is out here grilling and feeling flirty. I thought that this was going to say she had done woohoo. And I was like, girl, you were out here doing things without me. And I don't appreciate that at all. So Brindle is out here grilling up what looks like some chicken cutlets, chicken breast on the grill. And ever since Sammy died, weird things have been happening with the twins. This one is blue. We're not entirely sure why, but it is. And this one, hello? Nobody asked you to walk directly in front of me. This one, can you look at me, please? Has something going on with its eye. It's going blind in one eye or something. We're not sure. Okay, we're not sure. But ever since Sammy died, these things have been showing up. Maple is freaking out about it, although she's keeping it low key because she doesn't want to, you know, stress the kids out. Brindle, however, where'd you go? Is fully freaked out because she knows that this could mean a couple things. However, she has been told that there is someone she can take the boys to that can, you know, give them more information about what's going on. So it's 4 a.m, which is maybe a little early to take this outing. So we'll speed through until about 7. And then Brindle is going to take the boys into the forest to meet a witch that can maybe give her more information about what's going on with the boys. As if they're still alive, because at this point we haven't fed any of them. Come out here and get some grilled plantains. What's up with you? You hungry too? Come out here and get some of whatever this is. Please don't die before I'm able to set up what I am trying to do. Also, please don't age up, because that would mess things up as well. How old are you? Yeah, no. We gotta set you back a little bit. I'm so sorry. Lucas McWilliams, hello? It takes so long. Is he cold? He could be. He could be cold. But it's summertime and he's outside, so I'm not sure why he would be cold. Please come out here and eat so that we can go. Is Maple pregnant again? I don't think so. Okay, I think that's just her stomach. Maple, please. We don't need any more children over here. You already have one that's blue. It's very confusing. Children, why are you not eating this? Eat. Yeah, I realize you're throwing a tantrum because you're hungry, but you can eat. I'm working on it, gang. Eat your food. Which one are you? Cash? Lucas and Cash. Who named these children? We can't have you be tired. We have things to do. I need y'all to take better care of yourselves. Also, please change this baby. And then let's go. She's feeling flirty again. Only thing is, I don't know that I can travel there, right? I think I have to take a vacation there. All right, so let's take a vacation with just the toddlers and Brindle, just for a day.
Sure.
Okay, we'll rent the cabin right next to the other two, but we're only gonna, we'll do 2 days. We're only gonna be here for 2 days. We're only here to see a witch that we heard about to help our brothers, because we don't know what's going on with our brothers. They just started exhibiting these weird signs of something right after our father died. One of them is blue, one of them is going blind in one eye. We don't really know what's going on. All right, but we need to travel again because we need to go to this child smells bad. I swear I just changed it though. Didn't I just change it? We're heading over to the forest. Do y'all know how to get to the hermit? I recently only just learned this. It's a little hard to find where you're supposed to even start. Okay. We have to find the entrance to the forest. I don't even all the way remember where it is. Over here somewhere. I can never remember where it is. I know that from the top of the house. Okay, don't be doing nothing wild. From the top of the house, it's like over to that corner. Oh, is that it? No, that's not it. Where is it? There are too many trees. Oh, is that it? Yeah, here it is. Look at her flying. She said, I'm on a mission to save my brothers. I'm back. Who's pregnant? Nobody's pregnant. Nobody's pregnant. We're with Brindle right now, trying to figure out why one of her brothers is blue and why one of them is going blind in one eye. We were told to go and see a witch, and we are on our way to see said witch. Why would you take an object that you see that's just asking to be booby trapped, killed, cursed, something along those lines? Leave it alone. Mind your business. Be careful, there's a fairy killer out there. Girl, and I don't even know if Brindle knows. No, Brindle knows. She has to know. There has to be like fairy gossip going around about a witch coming in and killing the other fairies. But when when Ember went to introduce herself to Brindle, Brindle was very like welcoming and open. So I don't think she's worried so much that every witch is a killer. Okay, also, can y'all put on some clothes? And also, can you not smell like that? Mm, 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 mm. I mean, actually, the outfit you have on is kind of cute. Just because it's not every witch, one is too many. I mean, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. But we're here. Let's see if we can find said witch. Oh. Is this her? Here she is over here fishing. Y'all might recognize this witch. This is Isaiah. Isaiah is one of the witches that we did last week in Cass. She is actually the High Priestess of the witches. And Brindle has been dying to meet her because apparently she can help our brothers. So let's come over here and introduce ourselves. Not a flirty introduction. Oh my God. Let's come over here and do a respectful introduction. Because even though you are a fairy and not a witch, you understand the importance of respect. Also, you need her help. So there's that. I mean, you could fly a little faster, Brindle. You could probably fly just a little faster. Any day now, Bryn. Oh my God. Okay, we have introduced ourselves and Isaiah has accepted it. We're not over here fighting. We're talking about flowers. Isaiah must enjoy flowers. We're gonna flatter her a little bit before we ask her for help. Not these bugs. Isaiah told no wagging too. Let's ask her about her day. And then we're going to ask her for help. Like, hey, I'm actually not here by accident. I'm actually here because one of the fairies of the glade told me that you could help my brothers. And she's like, yeah, I could maybe help your brothers, bring them over to the house, and we could see what's up with them. I'm gonna add her to a group so she doesn't disappear. Flirty, spice it up. I would have let her flirt. They might have been into it, but I'm not into it. That is not a part of the plan. Where is the house though? Here it is. All right, let's bring them over. Everybody come over here together. Where are the boys? Lucas is very hungry. Boys, we just fed you. I'm not doing this with y'all. He gets hungry so fast. Come over here. You know what? I'm gonna do it this way. Azaya. Okay, these are my brothers. As you can see, one of them is blue. That one, he's blue. And one of them has something going on with his eyeball. That one, something's going on with his eye. Do you think you can help us? Can fairies interact with cauldrons? No. No. And Azaya's like, yeah, I can help. Let me whip something up. So she goes to whip up a potion. I can't control her, so I can't let y'all see that. But when she comes back, she tells the boys to drink it. And then she performs, let me save, a ritual on them that changes their appearance ever so slightly. And I will show you how in cast in just a moment. Pay attention because this is important for future episodes. Okay, so starting with the blue brother. He will no longer be blue. And he will hide these white freckles. We will, however, give him freckles, just not these white ones. How about these? I kind of hate these on toddlers. How about these? There we go. Cute little frecks. I can't really do anything about his hair. His hair is just going to be white. But he cute with the white freckles. Yeah, but we have to hide them. The witch didn't tell us why we have to hide them, just that this is going to make them appear a little bit more human-like. However, I keep forgetting where this thing is. With the hiding of his not so human attributes comes a rune affixed to his forehead. So that's Lucas. For little Cash, we will put his eyes back, his beautiful blue eyes. And add his rune. You know, another set of twins that I know that have runes on their foreheads. You're gonna miss his fracks? He still has fracks. You're gonna miss the white fracks? So you're gonna tell us the prophecy? Nobody knows the prophecy yet, so. But now her brothers are looking a little more, you know, on the human side, and she can take them home. We're gonna thank the witch profusely, not you, you. Thank the witch profusely and then head home with your little brothers. I wanna give her a gift, but not a love day gift. Oh my gosh. Let's give her a gift. I'm going to give her simoleons. Let's give her 5,000. You know what? Let's give her 10. 5 per brother. That's why I asked if you'll tell us. You're gonna find out just when everybody else finds out. 5,000 per brother.
Present.
right, and back to their cabin they go. Why would you go through their house? Goes to bribe Taylor for the deets. No. Actually, if you want to know the full prophecy, you'll have to be subscribed to my YouTube channel so that when the video about it comes out, you get a notification. Because there is a short video about the prophecy and about, some questions that you guys have had since the Xander twins have entered the legacy. Okay, and then I think that I'm gonna end their vacation here and let them go home. But I wanna know now, you have to be patient. Patience is a virtue, okay? It is a virtue. You're such a tease. Ugh, you're not the first person to say that. But I feel like if you take all the information that you just got and you put it together, things might start coming together. What is happening over there? There is water leaking in my basement out of something. And that's where we're going to leave the McWilliams and head back over to Ember. Ugh, I need to keep them straight. Ember is the good witch. Cinder is the bad witch. I feel like you should just say it. But I'm not, so. That would just ruin the art. Okay, that would ruin the art. I like surprised. You won't have to act because you actually will be surprised because you're going to find out when everyone else does, okay? I be giving y'all sneakity peekities. Actually, you know what? If you are subscribed to my coffee at tier 2 or higher, you'll find out before everyone else. But again, it's not going to be right now, so. Also, if you're subscribed on Twitch at tier 2 or higher, you'll find out before everybody else. But not right now. Also, it's Love Day. Oh, this is perfect. Okay. So it's Love Day. Let's put on some clothes, sis. Why are you sad? Who died? Who died? Who died? Who died? Was it Paisley? Paisley's been dead, okay? And it wasn't Cinder. Okay, so who died? Ryder died. Ryder died. Oh. She just called us to see if she should get to know Susie. And then she died. Dang. R.I.P. Ryder. And now we're sad. It's Love Day though, so we're gonna try and get some love done with Wendell. Ryder, yes. Ryder died. She's still causing havoc in the Sims cinematic universe. She's dead. She's dead. Who is Kakeru? I'm good. I don't want to meet you. Aunt Todd, thank you so much for the RIP bits. Eventually to be making her dance though. Let's find Wendell. Wendy. Where you at? Oh, you're back here. Let me cloud gaze with you, Wen. You just at the bottom of the stairs, laying on the ground. Montgomery. Isn't Montgomery the Amber and Adeline's last name? I hope he's not related. I mean, he came to me from Shay, so I feel like he's not related, but he could be. He could be. Can I give him an apple as a love day gift? Is that love? Ooh, let's give him some pastel striped socks. There's more of those bits if you spill the beans, but I'm not going to. I'm so sorry. You have to be patient. You have to have patience and trust the art.
Prezu? Fayama. Oh.
Does he like the socks? Yay.
Fadish.
I love that he loves my socks. I knitted them just for him. Oh, he gave me a rose. We haven't even had our first kiss yet. She's so sad. I don't even think I'm gonna be able to do it, but I'll try. Nope. She's just so sad. Oh, okay. She gave us an opening. Hurry up before she gets sad again. Hurry up. Hurry up. I need to save. My game is for sure gonna crash soon. Do a kiss. Do a kiss. Do a kiss. Bribery. No, you can't bribe me into rushing my art. It's just not how I work. We're gonna do a kiss. It's love day, and he's thinking about dollhouses. Okay. We can't keep flirting with him though, because we know what has to happen next. Let's read about some herbalism, calm ourselves down. We're gonna go take a cold shower in a second. My gosh. Todd, thank you for the 5 bits. The fans really do be making her dance, but I'm not telling you nothing. There's no shower in this house. There's no shower in this house. Oh, it's outside. It's an outdoor shower. Okay. I need to take a cold shower. Study herbalism and then go take a cold shower, please. Thank you. Okay, she's not. Please tell us. No, it's not even happening in this episode. You're gonna have to wait. You're gonna have to wait. I'm so sorry. You just have to be a little bit patient. You're gonna get in the bed and cry. Okay, let's see if we can do a club gathering. Maybe if we bring the gang over. Dang, we can't do a club gathering here. Okay, well, let's. We're sad anyway. So maybe we tell Wendell what's next on the list of things we have to do in order, not her being here, in order to fulfill our mission. Come sit at the table with Wendy. What? It is so hard to get Sims that you don't control to do what you want to do. Brighter is calling me from the grave. I just wanted to let you know I followed your advice and chose not to spend more time with Susie. Well, I mean, you died, so. Yeah. Are you doing magic to the chicken? What are you making? Can I speak to your manager? Sure, let me go get her. You available? Somebody wants to speak to you. Okay, okay. Let me go get her for you on top. It's me, I'm the manager. How can I help you? No, I'm not telling you anything. Oh, look, the conversation's happening. Okay, so Ember is sitting here telling Wendell the next steps of the plan, which include her going to find a mysterious witch she was told about in the woods. And it includes him becoming bait. So I'm gonna head into the forest to look for this witch that I was told about. And then I need you to move in with me so that we can start strategizing how you are going to seduce my sister. So what do you think? Is he down? He's down. He is moving in with us. Is he bringing any money? Come on, he's bringing 20K. He had a tent. He was hiding $20,000 in his tent. Wow. Wow. So we can't be a couple anymore, is what he's saying. And she's like, we were never a couple, but no, we can't be flirty anymore because you have to make my sister believe that you're in love with her. So this is our last hurrah as the two of us. And when we get back home, we start strategizing. Zach, he is not, no, he's not Zach. He is a crucial part of the plan to reunite the witches and the fairies. She's not happy about it. But at least he's with it. Like, he doesn't look sad. He looks like he is down for the mission. Like, it sucks that he can't be with the girl that he has grown to like, but he knows that he serves a greater purpose. So come on, he's taking out the trash. We are going to go to the forest to find the witch. Hopefully she's there and not out here because I seen her walking around. You're ruining my immersion, ma'am. How do I get over there without like having to go through my phone? Is that a thing I can do? Yeah. Wait, I don't want both of you to come though. Okay. Not, please tell us with these bits, like, please. All right, before we head over there though, I just want to look around and see if there are any plants that I can pillage. These trees are quite annoying, if I do say so myself. I'm not seeing anything. Ooh, what are you? Harvest unidentified flower. Okay, yes. And I would also like to take a cutting. What do you want to listen to? A sad song? You want to play the guitar because you're sad. You have never played guitar before in your life. Here's another wild plant. Harvest unidentified flower. Ooh, frogs. Ooh, what are you? Mushrooms. Harvest unidentified mushrooms. Love that for us. Can't you like catch bugs here too? Yes, collect these insects. You should be able to travel to this forest without having to be on vacation. I don't want you to talk to me, sir. I'm on a mission right now. I'm doing something. Did she get the plant? Yeah, she did. I just tweeted this to Taylor, but I discovered an artist on Spotify who has a song about The Sims, and it's the cutest. Yeah, I just saw your tweet. I haven't listened to it yet, though. It's getting dark. Here's another little frog pond. Something's twinkling over here. What are you? Ooh, more mushrooms. More mushrooms. Anything else? Anything from the trolley? What's that from? Thank you, Josh. We have sage. It is getting dark. If we're going to go and see the Weech, we need to get going. But I do want to collect all these bugs, though. And these flowers. Okay, we were already over here, so we need to go, like, over here. There are bears just out and about in the streets. I want to catch you, but I want to catch you. Don't talk to him. She's so sad. Anyone who wants to giggle and cry. I'm going to test the voice mod real quick, so don't be alarmed. I'm going to slow her down. It has background effects. Let me listen to it. See, this is not the one I wanted. Oh. Okay, but if we turn this down, that'll do. All right. All right. Let me go back. All right, girl. I can still hear myself. Is that everything? Because we have places we need to be now. It is 12 in the nighttime. I don't even know if this girl is going to let us visit her this late in the day. But we did need to collect all those things, so I'm happy we did that. Where's the house? It's over here somewhere. It is always so hard to find this place. Oh my gosh. You would think because I just found it that it would be easier, but it's not. We're never gonna find it. There it is. Super scary. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to scare you. Why is this woman laying here in her bathing suit looking at the stars in boots? In her bathing suit and boots? Love Day was awful. Well, it's because you had to tell the love of your life that he has to go love another for the good of the mission. Should Ember stop to fish? No. Can we catch these butterflies? Oh, we're collecting these butterflies. Okay, well, we're here to see the wizard. Hopefully she's around and not asleep, because I would be asleep because it's midnight. Okay, she is not asleep. She is over here doing things on her altar, which I love for us. Also, she might be stuck, but I'm going to come and talk to her. Let me change her into her nighttime gear, because in the night, this specific witch draws her power from the moon, and thus she is much more powerful in the nighttime. And she looks how she looked when we made her in Cass. Did you catch your butterflies? All right. Now it's time to come talk to the High Priestess, who we don't know is the High Priestess yet. At least Cinder doesn't know. Where did it go? I guess it turned around in here. We don't know she's the High Priestess yet. Look at how gorgeous she looks just standing here behind. Oh my gosh. She said, I'm going to give you picturesque. Picturesque, okay? Can you look at me though, mama? She looks so good. I don't know what she's over here doing, but I'm scared. Okay, I'm scared for all of us. A new potato. Beast. Titan baby. Is that what that says? You're the baby of the Beast Titan, because let's go. Welcome to the stream, friend. Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome into the garden. I want to take a picture of her, because who told her to stand on our necks like this? Who told her that? Was it you? Did you tell her to stand on our necks? Like, please. Please. I'm pretty sure she's trapped also, but that's fine. Stop smiling. Look menacing. Look menacing. Stop smiling. That was a good one. This is such a cute setup though. Oh my gosh. Why would you change your clothes like this? Why would you change your clothes in the middle of me taking pictures of you? Rude behavior. Anyway, come over here and let's talk to her. Let's come over here and do a friendly introduction. Please change back into the clothing that I had you in, please. Thank you. I know that you can't move. I know. It's on purpose. She can't move, and I can't talk to her because she can't move. But it's okay, because we don't really need to talk to her. I just need you to go here. Hurry up before the sun goes down. Where are you at? How far away are you? Ay, ay, ay. I mean, before the moon goes down. Okay. And right as Amber walks up, Isaiah takes one look at her and says, "We have been waiting for you for quite some time. You have the mark." Oh. "You have the mark. The prophecy speaks of you and 5 others. What do you know of your past?" Oh. And that is where we are going to end today's episode. Not you going to get in her bed now. She can't come kick you out because she's stuck behind the altar. But that is where we're going to end today's episode. What do you know about your past? You'll have to follow me on YouTube to find out, because that video will tell all. However, we're going to save and we're going to find someone for us to rate. Tomorrow, stream is going to be a little later than it usually is because I have to work in the morning. Annoying. But hopefully we should be streaming by 3 and we'll be playing Not So Berry. Ooh, I just downloaded some new CC because I subscribed to Sentate's Patreon, which is gorgeous, by the way. I'm back. What important thing did I miss? You missed all of Isaiah's speech, but it's okay. You can catch up in the VOD. Tomorrow we'll be doing Not So Berry. I downloaded a bunch of cute stuff from Sentate that is going to look real cute on Saint, and we'll keep working through her aspiration. Well, how far are we? We have to do some more hikes. Oh, we still have to meet a love interest on the slopes, which I'm really excited about. That might be our goal for tomorrow. But I am going to head out because I'm going to start working on Cutthroat. If you haven't watched the first 3 episodes, I highly recommend you go watch them on my YouTube right now. Here is a link. And I'm going to find someone for us to rate. My transitions work when they want to. It's not always. Thank you. The raid messages are being dropped in the chat right now. That first one is for you if you are a follower. And that second one is for you if you are a subscriber with Garden Gang emotes. Let me see who we going to raid. If y'all have suggestions, you can drop them in the chat. Otherwise, I will look for someone. Cynical Nina, hello. Sims, anytime that you want to go away now, that would be great. Thank you. You're making things hard on the rest of my computer. Please go. Please go. Thank you. Thank you all for hanging out. I really appreciate it. I had a great time. Today's story was a little slower than the last 2 episodes, but it's because we've got some build up to do. Stay tuned, because this gen of this series is probably the most like story heavy that I have put together. We've just been like playing and just winging it for the last 4 gens. But this gen has layers, okay? It's an onion. Polygon Gamer is a cute man playing The Sims. Okay, let's check Polly out. We love cute men playing The Sims. Lucy's live. I think I just rated Lucy like not too long ago. Plumbelina is also live playing Sims 4. Oh, you know who's live? Lady Kid is live. Also playing The Sims 4. Love the stream. I've been lurking around. I'm so happy you had a good time. Great stream, Taylor. Thank you. Great stream. Thank you. I don't like the quality of this stream. Is that me? Yeah, what's going on here? There we go. So much better. Let's see. Let us see. Shalavi, when's our next chaos session? And don't come in here with your chaos. Don't come in here with your chaos. I love you too, Nostalgia. Thank you all who hung out. I will see you tomorrow, and make sure you're on the lookout for Cutthroat. Okay, bye. Bye, 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 bye. Okay, my stream deck is doing what it want to do. Make sure y'all go over there and act like you got some sense, okay? Make sure you have your raid message. We outie 5,000. Why did I say that? Am I a 90s child? Yes.